Good evening, Korea. I'm Mindy Park with Channel One News with some insight about a social phenomenon in South Korea. Today, we're going to talk specifically about decreasing birth rates in Korea. Currently, according to KOSIS, the Korean Statistical Information Service, a total fertility rate of South Korea in 2020 was 0.84. Which is indeed the lowest fertility rate in the entire world. Furthermore, it has been acknowledged that for the past few years, the birth rates have been sinking. So tonight, I am going to tell you about some statistics together with causes and effects of the low birth rates in South Korea. So, without further ado, let's begin. The annual number of births in Korea exceeded 700,000 in the early 1990s. Nevertheless, it is expected to drop from about 270,000 in 2020 to 230,000 in 2023. In 2070, according to the Statistical Office, it will only be 200,000. The total fertility rate, which represents the average number of births that a woman is expected to give birth during her reproductive years, is also on the diminishing rate. There are a number of causes behind such phenomenon. Some of them are the low level of gender equality, difficulty in the work-life balance, burden of private education expenses, burden of childbearing expenses, and difficulty in providing housing. However, these causes are common in most other low fertility countries as well. So, in other words, these causes alone are insufficient to explain Korea's extremely low fertility rate. The main reason may lie in the change of values and the social structures. The values and quality of life people pursue have changed rapidly alongside with economic and social development. On the other hand, cultural and social structures fail to keep up with such changes that might lead to individual choices about marriage and childbirth becoming more difficult. Now, for the most important part, if such extremely low birth rates persist, it could lead to some severe consequences. The most pronounced effect is going to be slow economic growth. Over time, falling birth rates can have deep economic difficulties. With fewer young workers, employers cannot fill vacancies. When birth rates become lower, together with advances in medicine, the majority of the population will be the elderlies who can't work and make money. For these people, the government offers care and service with the taxes young people or people who can work pay. When fewer people work and fewer people pay taxes, the government can't give out subsidies and pension funds with the taxes people pay. This means that lower birth rates are associated with less growth and a more rapidly aging population. Hence, slower economic expansion. Now it's time to end this section and go on with some other news. This was Mindy Park, and have a wonderful evening.